and welcome to Crazy Times with the Art Feline. This is the first video I've posted as the Art Feline, or maybe not. I think I posted a short a while back, but yeah, so this is an art supply haul. I had my birthday, I had some money from that, I saved up, waited for the shop near my house to go have its anniversary sale, and then I went and bought a lot of stuff. So this is not going to be in any particular order, it's going to be in the order of what I get in my hands first. So that happens to be this. It's alphabet stamps, and I wanted some for a while so that I could easily like stamp sentences into my sketchbook. Specifically, I wanted one that had a font like a typewriter, but I think this one's more like a handwriting. It was like, it's actually quite pretty. How the hell do I see? They're rubber banded together. I think you can see the font now. It's actually quite cute. I do not understand why it needs an at, but I've preferred an exclamation mark or a question mark or something of that sort, or even a blank one to make space. Next I have 3 stamp pads. They're not really fancy ones, they're just plain old stamp pads. This brand was pretty cheap, which is why I picked it. There's black classic, and then there's a violet. I personally thought they might have a blue or a green, but they didn't. There's some other brands, but I want to see how much I end up using these stamps before getting more pads. There's a violet, like I said, and red. Shit. Teach me not to touch stuff that I know has color on it. This. So it's a sketchbook from this band called Potentate, which I've seen before, not the specific sketchbook, but a much bigger one with a craft cover instead of a hard cover. And I've heard that they have really nice watercolor papers, so I even asked to see if they had that, but they did not, unfortunately. But the sketchbook is cute, and my current small sketchbook is almost out of pages anyway, so can't hurt to have a new one. And I like the fact it's hardbound, because what happens with the soft cover ones is after I use up a lot of pages, it starts kind of coming out. Like, I don't know if you can see, but it's all curved. Like this pine is curved inwards and the pages are curved outwards. I have filled a lot of pages in this one, and it's just the result of so much use. My small sketchbook is even worse off. Like the pages actually peek outwards, which, I mean, I don't mind it, but it'd be nice to have this hardbound one. The paper is not really thick, which makes sense, it's only 100 GSM, but it'd be nice. I'm thinking maybe I should make it into like a journal thing, like where I write a little and I draw a little and I can make little stamps with this alphabet stamp thing. Next, okay, this is Artist Gouache by Brostro. I actually already have gouache from Himi, but it dries up and sometimes I just don't take it out of, because I actually already have gouache from Himi, but the reason I bought it is because sometimes I notice that I don't reach for my gouache, specifically for the reason that because those are in cups, they get dry and I have to reactivate them, and I'm too lazy to do that. The ones in the tubes won't. So I would do a swatch. I hate this. I just remembered why I hate cardboard boxes so much. I never seem to be able to open them. Laugh at me. Okay, so I would do a swatch test, but I'm lazy. I'm far too lazy to go get brushes. I mean, I have brushes here, but I'm too lazy to get up, go get water, something to paint in, and it's a nice collection of colors. Oh, this is gray. No mind, it's titanium white. white. I've heard drawing with waffles say white so often, I want to say that too, but for me it's white. So the label is almost gray. I don't know if you can see that, but like this is white, that's a gray, but never mind. It's a nice scheme of colors. There's a very bright pink in it, and I like that. And I like these shades of blue, and if I want to make a more neutral one, I could. I can't wait to use these, to be fair. Let's see if I just slip that back in. Okay, it did not go on straight. I would expect anything to go on straight, but I am not. Okay, that just stay aside for now. Okay, so there's this now. It's Brusher Artist Watercolor paper. It's only 25% cotton. I don't know why I didn't get 100%, but probably because this is cheaper and I'm cheap. So it's hot pressed, which is why I got this, because I've only used cold pressed paper till now. Oh, yes. Oh my god, this almost feels like my mixed media or this acrylic paper I have. It's so smooth. It doesn't even feel like watercolor paper at this point. Maybe I should try painting with gouache on this instead. I'm still gonna try watercolor on this. Something smooth. Maybe a portrait and some more watercolor paper. This bar is chunky. It's 25 sheets, but it certainly feels like there's a lot more because of how thick it is. It's just probably because it's 440 GSM. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Because it's 440 GSM instead of just 300. It's from this Indian brand called Chitrapat. It's supposed to be 100% cotton. I actually have the 270. I like this. I actually have the one in 270 GSM and matte, which I like, but it has a very cloth-like feel to it, which I found very confusing. It worked very well though. This is A4 sized, and it's a watercolor block, and this little corner is the only one that's not glued. Oh my god, it's getting everywhere. It's kind of delicate, I guess. So yeah, this is the only one that's not glued down, so once I finish painting here, I can cut that out. Jesus. Fuck. Oh my god. The edges like that. I guess that's because it's handmade and not machine press made, which is quite strange because I would personally think that handmade paper would cost more, but this is actually really cheap. Like for example, the previous brand I showed you, Brusher, if I bought 100% cotton paper from that brand, for the price that I paid for this, I would only get 10 sheets. I got 25 here. And now just a second, I need to go get the other bag. Okay, so now I got the paper bag. I have a paper pouch as well. So this is something I wanted for a really long time. It's an acrylic sheet. I know it looks brown right now, but that's because there's a coating, a cover, which I'm not going to remove because I'm not using it right now. So you can see it, shiny. It's plastic, it's an acrylic sheet. So I made a thing a while back. You put these, you glue these blades to a plate, and then you put powdered color rangoli powder in between to make a design, which my mom really liked. And I mean, it can only stay for so long because we already accidentally spilled water on it, and a part of it is damaged. So we thought we'd make it over as a glass painting. So this is for that, and also for the reason that I've had glass paints for nearly 2.5 years now, and I have not touched them. I just hope the liner is still, in working condition and not like dried solid, because that would be vexing. Regardless, I'm kind of upset I didn't think of buying another one to try painting with acrylic on. Ew, you can see it, it's peeking through. See, it's tone here, and you can see the shiny part peeking through. I should buy one of these to use as a palette one of these days, because this is definitely cheaper than actual acrylic palettes. So this one is just MDF board. It's a circle. I just like the feel of MDF over canvas. And this is another one, and it's just bigger, and it's a square instead of a circle. And now into this. Oh shit. to reach into this. So now time to reach into this. Okay, there's actually more in another pouch, but yeah, this one's this is what happens when you use a water bottle to put your phone on instead of a tripod. Some of this is stuff I wanted for a really long time. I think this is what, okay, it's not, okay, this can be shown later because it is not applicable right now. These are mop brushes and I wanted some for sale, and the reason it took me so long to get some, where the hell is it stuck, is because they're quite expensive. Okay, oh, never mind, it's stuck at the top, not the bottom, and evidently I'm an idiot. These are the mop brushes from Bristol, which are the only brand they had at the moment. Apparently the other ones were out of stock. Is it stuck? Okay, it's stuck. I just... Okay, they're glued. Okay, I'll have to use water later to, you know, get the sticky stuff off the bristles. So I will just leave these be for the moment because I will activate or bring them alive or whatever that I actually start painting. I need to do something big because my mom's been bugging me about doing something nice for the house, which the anime paintings I normally do are not considered nice in her book. I mean, she likes them. She will give me constructive criticism, but she doesn't want to hang that around me. It's for my room, not for the rest of the house. She wants something else with that, and I need to do that. Okay, these are big flat wash brushes. I wanted some for a very long time. So I just discovered that these orange ones are more expensive than these creamish colored ones. Like for example, these two are basically the same size. This is actually a little smaller, and this one's a little under double the price, almost under, but yeah. So I asked, and the difference is that because these are synthetic, they give you more soft washes, and these are rougher. They're hog hair. Personally, I thought the hog hair, being hog hair, would cost more than a synthetic hair, but yes. So this is 50mm, this is 40mm. This is probably, I don't know, this is also probably 40mm, and this is I think 75mm maybe, I'm not sure. I guess I could measure it with my scale, but I have no clue where my scale is. I'm not gonna waste your time looking for it. Wait, maybe I should open one of these. Is it? Ah, it's stapled shut. Okay, I'll open this because, okay, it's, I have to tear it open, and I like to keep, I really like the handle. It also feels like something, it feels like something you would hold to hit someone. I guess you could use it for like painting. Okay, so next, not really an art supply, but these are colored gel pens. I asked at least 3 times to make sure they're actually colored ink and not just, you know, pretty colored bodies. You know what, I kind of want to use these. Are these gel? I actually don't know whether they're gel or ball. I didn't even bother. They just look cute. They weren't too expensive, so I just 1 second. Okay, shit, don't go down. Okay, I just dropped something. Never mind that. Let's find something to write on. Okay, these are maybe the last. Okay, wait, no, I can't. I'm doing a flip book on the last pages. So yeah, it moves. I mean, like I take pictures and then I cut it all, put it in Ibis Paint to make the animation. I have only drawn 2 spreads. I have several more to go. So regardless, let me find a page that I don't mind writing in. It's all either bad pages or pages that I'm attached to. 1 second. Maybe I'm just giving you an impromptu tour of my sketchbook, which is entirely unnecessary and totally valid. Okay, you know what? I'll just write here. It's not like there's anything important going on. Oh, there's a little. There's a little. Can you see it? There's a little like cap thing. Get that off. Okay, I'm like now 95% sure this is a ballpoint pen. You know what? I'll zoom this in. Just zoom it in. Ah! Don't fall! Don't fall! Don't fall! Zoom. Too zoomed, maybe. Yes, sir. Hey, it feels. Okay, I think these are actually ballpoint. Oh no, also gel. I can't tell at this point. I guess I could. Yeah, I think they're gel pens. Look at this. I don't normally see ballpoint pens like this, like such a thick refill barrel, whatever. Personally, I thought these would be paler because they're so light, but see the color difference. I wish it was actually this shade, but that makes sense because this would be way too light to write on white paper. Let's try. Let me try the green one. Hey, he's neon. That's cool. So this is one that's actually white, and I'm curious. Is it gonna be like gray or black or blue? Something. Huh? Wait. I can see it. Is it colorless? Wait. Wait. I think it says white ink. That's cool, but very impractical because it doesn't write well. I think you can see the scratches here. It's basically a result of this little guy, which is not bad. Now I'm pretty sure this is gel because it's acting like a bad Sakura jelly roll right now. Which is nice of you guys. I'd have preferred if you had another color in there. I kind of want to try this blue and see how blue it is. Seriously, I should paint my nails nicer so that they look cool. I actually have really nice nails. Like when I painted these, this has chipped off all over, and this has chipped off so much that there's practically nothing left on my nails anymore. Hey, I like this. Okay, never mind. This is not bad and not good either. I'd have personally preferred even lighter colors. And okay, wait, is it out? Okay, it's not. I personally would have preferred slightly lighter pasteler colors. I mean, nothing against these colors, but and I get that it can't be the same shade as a Pavel, which is really a light color, but just a slightly different shade. Okay, we're zoomed out again. Where's my bag? Oh yeah, there's one more thing from this bag, and that's this, which oh yeah, I think you can slide it out. So you have this. Oh, it's got multiple rings. I guess that's why it can hold different sizes. A little bottle of ink, which is nice because you can never have too much ink. I have like 2 bottles right now. I mean, it's not 2 bottles, there's 3 bottles, but one is full and the other 2 are maybe half full at the most. And these are, what the I guess it goes like this. So these, oh my god, I guess this is a G nib. One sec, which ones do we have? So this matches this, so there should be a Japanese nib. And then this is definitely a Maru because it's so tiny. I wanted to buy another Maru nib, like I have individual nibs too, but I didn't for the sole reason that apparently the holder for the Maru nib costs more than all the other nibs just put together. I think this thing goes like, oh wait, it's going, it went in. I'm so happy. Oh my, I'm also stupid because I could have just bought a better quality Maru nib as well because I would probably fit in this. And that's for really fine details. I think the Japanese nib probably you can get different line weights. I guess this is this. It's a spoon nib. It's got this little detailing here, which is kind of cute. It's kind of cute. It's kind of squishy. I want to have nicer nails, seriously. This should be a school nib. I guess it's a very simple generic nib, maybe like what you might use for school in the era that people actually use the pens to write in daily life and not just to draw. And this lastly is a reservoir nib. I guess it holds a lot more ink than the other ones do, which the name reservoir would make sense. So let me just put that all back. And yeah, hey, they actually stick. Wait, what? Okay, there's 2 in 1 slot. And now there's something else. Okay, there's nothing. Now we'll move on to the last thing, which is this pouch, which is mostly for what they were really nice at the store. They put all the smaller things into this, the bigger blocks, the books and stuff. I put it in my own bag. This was mostly so that nothing got damaged. It's just some other pins, and I shall disappear for a second to put these in the dustbin so no one gets stabbed on their foot. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. I dropped one stapler pin in the dustbin and the other one on the side fell out, I think, and I couldn't find it, so now I'm hoping it actually fell in, and I thought it fell out. Okay, so this one has got like paints and things. It's got paints. ASMR. Not very ASMR. The AC is running in the background. I think it's offline. Yeah, so these are acrylic paints. I actually have these in like smaller set, like they're 20 ml tubes in a set of 12. 20 or what, those 10 ml tubes? I don't remember, but they're like much smaller tubes. So these are colors that I don't have aside from the white. Obviously, I already have white. I technically don't have this white because this is zinc white, and the one I have, the tiny tube I have, is titanium white, whichever. So the reason I bought this is to try and make a CMY palette instead of a RBY palette, or red, blue, and yellow, not red, blue, and white. Why did I say RBW? I think I was thinking of an entertainment company, because there's a group called Mamamoo. They're from a company called RBW. So this makes a CMY kind of palette. This is not cyan, this is cobalt teal, but color-wise it's probably close enough. I couldn't find one labeled teal. And this is medium magenta, not just magenta, because it was medium magenta and deep magenta looked way too deep. This is a nice bright yellow. It says Indian yellow. I just picked one that looked nice and bright to me. I would have picked chrome yellow, but I couldn't find one. Zinc white, as I already said, and this one is just a personal favorite, Payne's Gray. I've never actually used Payne's Gray in acrylics. I have Payne's Gray in watercolors, and I really like it. Same brand, but these are actually really nice. So if you're from India and you want to try getting into art and you want to buy your first art supplies, personally I would say don't go for like the kiddie brands, because they're just not gonna work as great as an artist grade supply would. And these are artist grade. Camel's artist grade supplies are pretty good, and they won't blow a hole into your wallet unless you insist on buying like the 100 ml tubes all at one go or something like that. So speaking of Camel, whatever, I actually have quite a few more. These are watercolors, and those were acrylics.
Yeah, sorry, I got sidetracked. The audio might change here because I was wearing my. I didn't realize I was wearing my AirPods until now. I'm not anymore. I took them out because they were running out of charge, and it's not like they were doing anything either. Okay, so this is not watercolor like I promised. Okay, sorry, that was very unnecessarily zoomed in. So, this is a Tombow Fudenosuke. I personally, I don't even know what the hell. I just bought this on a whim. I really, really, really like those hard brush tipped pens, like fine liners. I think I have some here. One second. Where the hell is it? This, yeah, I think it's this one. Okay, never mind. It's a regular. Okay, I think I have some in this. Ignore that. That's tissue paper I used to make interesting effects when I painted watercolors. Okay, actually, it's it's this one. This one's kind of damaged. I don't want to show that. The brush tip looks moth-eaten right now. Oh my god. Okay, this is my X-Acto knife, and I've lost the lid, which is very inconvenient. I hope I find it's probably there's a mess somewhere on my table. You can't see it now, but this is basically what it looks like, because each time I show something on the video, I just shove it to the side without bothering to put it in place. And there's already stuff on my table, like markers and my inks and stuff like that. Yeah, regardless, where were we? Yes, I really like brush tips like this. I think you can see it now. Oh my, I just realized I really hate the zoom. It's so, my hand looks so bad. My hand normally looks nice, more really nice. Excuse me. Okay, so this is a kind of tip that I really like. It's not what I bought. I really wanted to buy one of these again, but they're never in stock in this store in my house that I just got all of these supplies from. And I mean, I could get it if I bought the full set of 10 or something, but I didn't want to. I already, most of these are fine liners, and there's like Stedler, which I didn't buy. My brother got this for me, which is very nice of him. He got this in Austria. I'm in India. There's Brustra, which is perfectly nice, and it's just cheaper. There's like one from Pigma Micron, which for some reason I started off with this random brand. It's like Snowman, and after that I bought all Unipin. I never went near Pigma Micron for some unknown reason. Forgetting that, let's take it out. So this is about the same. You can see brush tip. It's nice. I hope this is waterproof, just like my Unipin, because that would be very nice, because I like painting with watercolors. And hopefully this also is resistant against alcohol markers, which again I use, like you can see it here. You can see how it's bled. I use a lot of alcohol markers. I mean, then again, I don't use this specific type of fine liner with alcohol markers all the time, so it should probably be fine. I just hope it's waterproof. I didn't bother to check that. I just looked at it and was like, oh, Fudenosuke is the one I wanted a while back. Oh, it's made in Vietnam. I thought it was made in Japan because it's all in Japanese. And I know Tombow is a Japanese company, I think. Shikari. What does this say? You know what this says here, right here? It says Shikari something te. I guess it's Shikari tsukatte. 1 second. Okay, never mind. I was completely mistaken. I can only read hiragana and katakana. I can only read hiragana. My katakana reading is very, very slow, and my kanji is not very great. I don't think I know this one anyway, because it says jitate. Jitate. So it's shikkari jitate, which means well made. It's cute. I've not even tried this out yet. I don't even know. Let's see. Thin line. Thick line. Okay, I think this one. Wait, this one gets really thin. It's just drawing an eye, as all artists do. I feel bad using my sketchbook like this, because this is I've nearly finished this one, and it's mostly nice artworks. This one I think gives me more control than this, which is considerably softer. And I don't know why I didn't zoom in till now. Okay, zoomed in. Yeah, because look at this. The thinnest lines I can get are considerably thicker Like this one is the uni pen, and this one is the Tombow. And I'm having to, I have to so consciously keep it thin when I work with this one, because the natural, but this gets really much thicker because this doesn't go as thick. Okay, never mind. It goes nearly as thick, but actually the contrast is much higher on this, and I think it's probably because this is maybe a soft tip, because it doesn't say that anywhere here. It just says brush, and you know, like mini details and things like that. This one specifically says somewhere here it says hard tip. I know it said hard tip. Okay. Oh yeah, what the fuck? This is how my life is. I know I saw something. I read it. Yeah. I know it. I knew it. I was right. So am I showing it? Yeah, I'm showing it. So it says hard tip right here. So it's probably why it's considerably stiffer, which sounds very wrong in hindsight. Double entendre. Wait, that's not a double entendre. That's just innuendo. A hard tip. I don't have a hard tip. I'm a woman. As an English major, I'm now very disappointed in myself for unexplainable reasons. Okay, I got a bunch of more pens. So this is a uni pen. Okay, it's still zoomed in. I'm sorry. Let me just somewhat there. It's zoomed out. Okay, so this is a pen from Unipen. It's not one of the ones from my box. It's new. So it's a 0.03, which is like, I think the thinnest I've ever bought in this brand before this was maybe a 0.1, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, a 0.1. I have a 0.1 in black. Speak of the devil, and here he will be, or she will be, as you may. So yeah, this one can go right into that box. The dishes can go out. Seriously, they're used up. And this one can go in. I want to keep him in his cover. Don't keep this one in his cover because I don't know. He's much more expensive than the other ones, and I think it might like the divide. Oh, there's a brush pen. Okay, here's one more. It's a sepia in 0.1, which is literally the only size they had. Maybe the only size that's made, because it's a color, and Unipen just literally has like 4 colors. They have black, they have this sepia, they have a dark gray, and they have a light gray. I have a brush tip version of the dark gray and a 0.1 in the light gray or something like that. So I really like this. My old 0.1 is kind of drying out. Here's another 0.03, and this one is from, I think we have the glare from like the sunlight. One second, let me block it from, no mind, I think you can see it says 0.03 right there. So this one's from Brostro. It's a little cheaper than the Unipen one. It's like 75% of the price. Quite literally, that's 100 rupees, and this is 75. They work equally well, so I just got in some extra. This one is, as you can see, a brush. It's a flat brush. I like flat brushes. So yeah, I just, they're not very expensive. I think it was like 60 rupees or 70 rupees. Yeah, it's probably 75 because the price really corresponds to this number here, which I don't know. I always thought those were the sizes, but this is probably the size. It's a size 8. I don't know. I don't care. I just pick it up and I'm like, yeah. I measure with my finger and like, yeah, I know this is the size I need, and I just buy it. If I'm instructing someone else, I use the existing brushes that I own as a frame of reference, or else I give them the measurement of the brush size I require in centimeters or inches, as it may be. This is a smaller, oh my god, Jesus Christ. Okay, I should have been more careful because you can see this. Okay, wait. I think the part will get cropped out because as you can see my bottle, which this phone is resting on, because I don't have a tripod, which I should probably buy, because if you can afford to blow so much money and all of these art supplies, I can definitely afford to blow a little on a tripod and maybe a ring light. Okay, so I think you can see it. Can I? You know, I want to be taller because at this point I'm having to crane my neck to be able to see the phone on top of the bottle, because as it is, I can only see a very angled view, and there's a lot of glare involved. Yeah, so terrible idea. My hands are lighter. Yeah, I think you can see it catching the light. This is like little one just come out. You know, hindsight is 2020. Like, I'm literally remembering things that I meant to buy but I forgot. Like tweezers. I needed tweezers for some. I think they're called tweezers. Like those little things that you use to remove stickers from like their like sticker sheet and stuff. I needed them for something, and I also needed an extra palette because you can never have too many. At this rate, I'm gonna have to steal a plate out of the kitchen. My mom probably won't mind. She used a plate herself when she was doing fabric painting a while back, which is probably because that plate was already damaged. But I think I'll just there. That's much better. Maybe I'll go use the tongs. I think they call it tongs in English. We call them idiki. Call it idiki. So I think I'll just get the tongs later and maybe like pull it out by the root so it's completely gone. I think the whoever put the tubing on probably accidentally caught a single hair and it got bent backwards. Can't blame them, it's my fault for not checking. This is from like the open stuff, which I'll just stack there. And that's paint. Okay, there's 2 of these and there should be 2 more. Yeah, there they are. They're just singles. They're acrylic paint pens. They're not Posca. They look very Posca-like. Like the lid and the body and even the color scheme of the writing is very Posca-like. Like to compare it to a Posca, I actually didn't buy any Poscas today. I wanted to buy black, but they only had the black and super fine, and I wanted the 1mm. So this is a Posca for reference. Okay, never mind. It actually looks different. See, it's different. It's my brain. I just didn't remember it, but the color scheme is very similar. Like the yeah, the colors are very similar. It gives a very Posca vibe. It's a vibes, mate. Again, we're gonna abuse my swatch page's backside to test these out because I want to test these out now, unlike some of the other things I got, which is primarily because I've never used these specific paint pens before, and a lot of the other things I have are restocks or like the paints I had for the paints I already have. They're just odd colors that I don't own. I have colors in that brand, but just different ones, different colors. So yeah, so I didn't test them out. I have not actually used that gouache I showed you in the beginning of the video. I have not actually ever used Brussels gouache before, but I have used gouache before, and like I said, I'm still lazy at the moment. Oh wait, what are you supposed to do with these things? Shake, right? And then you hold and press. And oh, yeah, I can see the ink. Oh my god. Zoom in. Oh my god, you can see the ink. It's flowing. Okay, wait, I zoomed to the wrong place. See? You can literally see the ink. Oh, that's a pretty color. I mean, excuse me for the shakiness, but I'm filming this by hand. Okay, that's also really opaque. One sec, let's try it on something. One sec, I can't even see myself. Okay. Crusty. I mean, I can't blame the pen for this one. One sec, pause. I can't actually blame the pen for this because the paper in the sketchbook is good but not great because it's only 100. 1 second, I'm just putting this in like a tape to hold it in place. So yeah, like I said, the paper is good but not great, and it actually works terribly with acrylic markers because the paper is just not strong enough to hold up, so it starts like scratching up. But I really like this, like it's so opaque. So let's just move this upwards again next to where I prepped this one, and now we'll go to 1x. Maybe I should have filmed like this from the beginning, but at this angle I just can't get a good enough panoramic view to like capture enough space to show the art supplies. So let's see if I'm able to capture the entire moment too. Let's just zoom it in even more, and what the fuck? Go in, you stupid. It's flowing. This looks so cool. Okay, I didn't prep my Poscas before like this, and my Poscas were wide, so it took the effect just doesn't exist. And the only other acrylic pens I've had, okay, this is actually a pretty color. It doesn't match the cap though, like this is more orange, and I'm kind of upset because I was expecting it to be a considerably lighter color. But let's see. Oh my god, it's red. Okay, is it? Okay, that was a terrible idea, but okay. So this one's not okay. It's just as opaque. It's just that I was skidding because the green was slightly wet. Let's move down to the scribbles we did with the Tombow. And okay, I didn't show that part, did I? There, pretty much opaque and not bad. I like this color. I don't have a very skin tone in the random set that I have right now, so this would be useful. Let's prep the last two as well. One of them's white actually, so yeah. So let's zoom in again, and you can get to see this. What the? How is it already prep? Okay, I'm stupid. I guess someone already. I guess someone prepped this for some reason, which is odd. Okay, never mind. It was like. Okay. That's a white one. Oh my god. Okay, that's probably not. I'm gonna cut that part out. Ignore my childishness. Gotta zoom in again, and there's no point showing me prepping this one because it's white. You're not gonna really see anything happen. Yeah, I can't see anything happen. Oh, wait. I can see it. Can you see it? It's like the white through the gray. Like you can see it, right? You can see it. Yeah, I think it's. Oh my god. Okay, I think I'm never gonna be buying Posca white again. Like, Jesus. Like, Jesus bees. Like, this is so opaque. And it's like 50%. No, it's not 50% cheaper. It's like 33% cheaper. I don't know how it works. Poscas are 150 and this is 100. So it's 50 rupees cheaper at least. Oh my god. This is like 2/3 the price of a Posca to be exact. Okay, let's try it over the black. Oh. Okay, my childishness is showing. And I'm very annoyed with the yellow because I was not because of the ink and the fact that it was already pre-prepped. That's okay. I don't think it's lost any ink. I am pissed off at the color because personally I was hoping for something closer to this, or specifically closer to this shade of yellow, and you can see the difference between this and this. I wanted a yellower yellow, and this has got a bit of an orange tint to it, which I don't mind. I like this kind of yellow, but I was looking for some. But then again, the lid is not got a bit of an orange tint too, so it's a me fault as well. I think these acrylic markers are also available in these big sets online, like Flipkart and stuff. Check these out. I mean, I don't know, they seem to work well. Okay, maybe I should try maybe I should try something like a blend. Let's use these two colors because I happen to like them. Okay, never mind, that's probably a terrible idea. Let's try it with the yellow instead, since it's considerably more. Okay, they're very watery. They're very, very liquidy, which I don't know is a bad thing or a good thing. Whether it's an issue with that. Yeah, they're very opaque, but they're also very liquidy. They blend nice. There. I guess you could use like a really I guess these are the sort that dry really slowly. Oh my god. Like, I don't know, you can see it from here, but yeah, like you can see the shine right there. It's because it's not dried yet, which is odd. The other acrylic markers I had dried way faster, but it might be a brand and quality issue because these are definitely higher quality than the ones I had before. Not the Poscas. I just have a couple of white Poscas, but I also have this like set of like 30 really cheap acrylic markers, and they're this brand called Giorgione. You can find them on the internet sometimes, but yeah, they were pretty good. They work for the price point that I got them. They're actually good. I think I'm not gonna put this back on the water bottle and just use this because I only have like small items left, and it doesn't really matter that I need a big view. Yeah, I got the paints, but yeah, here's one more flat brush. Evidently I like flat brushes. This one's cute, right? He's cute. Say he's cute. I'll just throw it somewhere there. And here's a few more paints. I think there's like 4 more of these. Yeah, there's 2 more. Yeah, there's just... Oh my god, I'm already at the end of this. Just 1 more, by the way. So, some of these colors I have, some of these I don't. This is a magenta. Again, I was trying to build a CMY palette, but I couldn't find a teal. So I'll have to use a Viridian that I already have. I didn't buy one because there's already a Viridian tube at home and one in a pan. So this one's magenta. This one's sepia, which I don't have. I don't have either of these colors already. This is a chrome yellow hue. Again, I don't have it. This is this is a permanent green and light. Again, I don't have that. And this is a French ultramarine blue. I do have an ultramarine blue in this 1 second. Yeah, it's right here very conveniently. 1 second, let me just... Yeah, so these is artist watercolor cakes. They're not tough pans. They're in a plastic thing. I know it looks very dirty, but that's mostly because it's paint everywhere. But yeah, they're actually artist grade. They just put into this really flimsy plastic casing. See, it's just plastic, but the paint itself is legit. And the box is pretty durable because it's metal. It's tin, rather. So the only issue you could bring up with this is the fact that this part is really flimsy. But I think that's probably why this is very cheap to get. This one's like 400 rupees, which is, if you want me to give it to you in US dollars, which you might know better, 400 rupees is maybe... I was about to say $50. It's not. It's like $5. $5 essentially. These are artist grade watercolors, and this stuff is what's inside it. So yeah. So I don't actually have French ultramarine blue. What I do have is ultramarine blue, which is there in this set somewhere around here. So the reason I bought this is when I bought a set of artist watercolor tubes, the same brand. See, Camels. These are the tube versions. I know they look different from these ones. That's because they're a different size. These are 5 ml and these are 9. So the thing with these is they didn't come with an ultramarine blue, and I really like that color. And the one in the tin, the cakes, is almost gone at this point. Like, I have used it so much that there's like a big ass hole in the middle, and I'm finding it annoying, so I just got one more. These are pretty cheap too. They're like 50 rupees each, which is like 80 rupees is approximately $1.85, 83. So it's maybe 80 cents, I guess, which is not cheap but not expensive either. Wait, I think I have misplaced something, which is okay, never mind, it's right here. It's just one more paint. This is a lamp black, and I know it seems very big, and with black not being a huge part of watercolor painting, this makes seem stupid for me to buy. But personally, I only have ivory black, and I wanted to see if this is a different shade in any manner of speaking. And the issue is the fact that I did not have this in the 5 ml, so I was forced to buy the 20 ml, which is twice the price. It's 100 rupees instead of 50, which is like a little over $1. So this one's ivory black. And because I have nothing better to do right now, I'm actually going to compare these. If you just give me half a second, I think, yeah, I have some watercolor paper here. It's not very great watercolor paper. It's pretty thin. Yeah, I think I'm going to use this. I drew something on it, which I did not like much. And then what happened was, evidently this ink spilled on it. I actually drew something on the back as well. I didn't like this, which is why I redrew it. And I didn't like the redraw either, and this is sitting waiting for it to get painted because I have nothing better to do. I think I have a water brush somewhere here. Yeah, okay, this is gonna prevent me from having to go get water. I think I can just use the top of this to just squish out some water on this to clean up. I have tissue to wash up, as you already know. So the first test is going to be for the the ivory black. And then I'm gonna just blend it out, okay, why is this paper is normally better than this. Okay, that's too much water, but okay, never mind. Not bad. It's black as we expected. I think at this rate I'm gonna just clean it up right here in my hands. At this rate I think I'm gonna find out that the lamp black isn't particularly different and it just wasted 100 rupees, but you never know until you try. And apparently it's not just that it's not like they were out of stock in the 5 ml size. It's apparently that they don't produce this particular shade in the 5 ml, so I can't blame myself. Maybe it has a different undertone. This has a faintly brownish undertone. Let me put on the tube light. So if you can see, you probably cannot. So there's like a faint brownish undertone to this. Maybe this has a more blue undertone, which would be nice. I happen to like blue undertones, which is okay. Never fucking mind. It looks okay. I accidentally mixed it, but I think they basically look the same. At this point, just drip water. Just drip water. I really love doing this because it's so cool. Okay. I think there might be a little bit of a difference. Okay. I think this one's a little more pigmented, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe I just picked up more paint. Okay, never mind. This just looks like an ink monster and it doesn't even look pretty. Okay, wait, where did it go? I had this little circle thing that went on top of the tube, like right here, like there was like one piece of white stuff on it, which I seem to have misplaced, which is very sad but understandable considering me, myself and I. Okay, I'll just dab that up with the tissue. I really like this. Actually not tissue paper, it's toilet paper, which was never in the toilet or it's in the bathroom ever. No, it all dabbed off, never mind. So it's something my mom bought for some reason and that she never used for other reasons, so it's just sitting around, and we decided if it's good enough for your ass, why not good enough use as a tissue paper. Okay, never mind, this is not cleaning up at all. Oh, it's so great. I have to go wash it up, and this is going right into the dustbin. And I think this brings me to basically the last 4, 5, 6, 7 items, one of which is not even an art which is an art supply, but closer to just regular not closer to literally just regular stationery. Just this is just a sharpener. You can never have too many. I wanted it in black, they only had it in color, so I picked a yellow. I actually thought I picked out a blue. I evidently did not. I just keep losing sharpness, you see. I had one of these in black. I thought I'd lost it. I found it right after I came back from shopping, which is very me. Then again, it's only like 5 rupees. So these are jelly rolls. You can see that I've already gotten tired. Okay, never mind, I'm zooming. Okay, so these are jelly rolls. This is white in 1.0 in 10. I have a 05 and a 08, so I wanted a 10 to knit out, and because I'm stupid, we're gonna write on my desk. Oh, I've noticed these jelly rolls love to do this one thing. When I'm trying to use them on my artwork, they love to malfunction. The second I test them out on my table, they're just the best behaved little girls you'll see in the world. And the second I use them on my table, they're just the best behaved little boys you'll see in the world. See? A little hot. Never mind, I'm just that was fast. And this one's a silver, and I think this only comes in this once. Oh my god, I found the rogue cap thing from my watercolor bottle, but I think I'll just leave it off at this point, because I remember this thing that happened where my paint refused to screw shut because this was getting in the way. Let's try the silver. Is it sparkly? Focus. Is it sparkly? Are you sparkly? Not bad, not good. And then this brings us to the last 4 things, which I really, and also to a 5th thing that we actually saw a while back that I threw to the side, stating that it was not yet its time to shine, and now it seems to have gotten lost somewhere in this ginormous mess. I shall attempt to find it as any good human should. Okay, I found it. It was It was under the mop brushes, so it's this thing which I showed you a while back. Okay, I think I'm gonna shift back to the bottle view because I can't focus a full holder at this way. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, so this is a holder by Speedball, and I'm so salty that it doesn't let the cardboard just slide out like that one does. So I think I'm gonna take it out. Only halfway. Come out, my. Okay, I don't want to accidentally break it. It's plastic, so it probably won't break. So pretty nice, don't you think? There's actually a very pale blue one as well, but it's just more expensive. Yeah, so there's a pale blue one, but there's like 3 times the price, and I don't think, yeah, so unlike the other one, this only has one. I don't know if you can see it. Can you? One sec, let me increase the brightness. Yeah, see, it has 1 ring. This other cheaper set, it had multiple rings in it, which is why it could fit the maru nib as well, which is really small. This one cannot fit a maru nib, which is why I didn't buy one individually like I have with these. So these are little nib holders with little nibs inside. Wait, these are not nib holders, they're like nib packaging, because this is a nib holder. So this is a zebra. Wait, sorry, that's upside down. This is a zebra G. Let me just pop that open and slide it out. We look so fancy. So I guess it goes in that, which I could do. No, I think it goes point down. It was point down, right? I think they sell these individually. Maybe I should buy 5 of these for the other ones, but that box fits it really nicely. And okay, never mind that. Never mind. Yeah, so this is a Tachikawa G. So these are both G nibs, but they're from different brands, which is why this is Zebra and this is Tachikawa. These packagings are not from those brands. These packagings are by the company, like, or rather this toe. These little plastic boxes are not from the companies Tachikawa and Zebra. They're just from the store that I bought these from. They just pop it in, and see, that's why it says that's why it says Ananda right here, because that's the store's name, and they just like printed the price and the name of the item, so you know, it's easy. So this is a Tachikawa G. You know, I kind of want to see if they look. It's dip up, Jesus. Okay, so Tachikawa on my left hand, Zebra on my right. Do they look any different? I think the color is different. Like, this is a bluish sheen, and this one has a more gold sheen, but I guess it's a metal difference maybe. Regardless, we can put the Tachikawa back and the zebra back as well. Zebra. Okay, so the reason I bought these. Okay, wait. Let's just look at the last 2. What the? Come on! It's blue. I'm just sorry. So this is a hero nib in 40. I don't know, it just looks cool. This was really cheap. Like, these are 120 and 125. This is like 50, and this is 40. It's the same hero nib, but in 40, size 41, and this one is in size 40. Why is this smaller one? But it looks cool. So the reason I got these dip pen nibs is because I have a lot of drawing inks right now. So I bought a couple of blacks for Inktober, and And then I also bought a few of my friend. She is in a fine arts course where I'm majoring in English literature. So what happened was this. So they had to buy inks for the first semester because she had a course, and she didn't really want to use them anymore because they were not really her preferred medium or whatever. So I bought them off of her, and I did, and for throughout Inktober I had to use them with my glass pen, which loves malfunctioning at the worst possible times, and with my brushes. But I wanted dip pens, like these sort of dip pens to use with it. So yeah, I bought these. So that's a lot of things I've bought today, and surprisingly little paper. I only bought this sketchbook and a bundle of hot pressed and a bundle of rough pressed paper. Well, I will see if I ever make a video again. I will see you, and if anyone is actually watching this and you want to say something, feel free to do so. I'll see you next time.